So when we say psychotic distill not sigma, we mean something that's beyond the successfully instant thing, the crazy dangerous by heart, and Lumi, and Sigmarie. So when I think psychosis, I think of my neighbors, the lovely people that are holding hands and walking around with children and not enough to come in loosely and conductively, pointing out in a very poignant way that trauma's at home and to better guard. So I start walking home in this way, applying a lot of binaural beats and other frequencies of matter to remember all the horrors of that period and the buzzing wheat. So I'm Pat McCain, the hot, again and again, the sun coming up, the lunar cycles, and a commoner saying, hey, hey, and flying to Barbados. So it became like an I can do, and like, if you can project yours, then I will definitely project mine. And the mind calendar. So people, I'm hearing voices, and clearly rings a bell in my head. That kind of sound, the pure metal, bong, bong, excellent. And at waking up and touring the surrounding neighborhoods and all the sacred places for me, and I was utterly confused as to why always there. And there are always at least two opinions about what has occurred, and that's the same question I've been hearing in my subconscious. And I do remember monks, but without really told me, explained to me what had happened. And I knew it was about institutionalized lies, marriage, and take held in an helm of what would be known later in the years to come as the cupcake remixes. And spiraling out of this world into another one, and really knowing that the mycelium, the roots of the plant support, they stand in the rooting, very important part of this explanation, inflammation, and no matter how high and how low, no matter where and what and when, all of these questions will never be answered because she'd be patient with psychosis, dealing with it, and dealing with meaning. The symptoms are people have experiences and eyes to reality and psychomedy. And they have hallucinations of such kind, and just real, and give them a hug, maybe. Get out and a little tuned out. In my experience, maybe you can explore and give Red Earth another go, like a spinning vinyl disc, and releasing. And such things here, talkings and hours. And now you're winding it up. So, Rara Rasputin, lover of the Russian Great, something about us really explore. And extraordinary, great lovers of literature and actors, and one of the Bible coming out in the voice. Delusion. You know, the form of a type, and psychiatric constants. The content pretty much intertwines with those delusionary words. And it becomes such a secular way of glamouring. Glamping. So today people have delusions about such forms of no battery. And this is a time when you actually, in hospitalium, I've got to say, so somebody you felt that had your life in the palm of their hand, that you don't understand that. And I don't know who that manifested into my moment. It might be me, and it might be you. It might be a lot of things and people and animals. You know, it comes from anima. Not Panama, not enema, but anima. And this is a play on sound and wavelengths. So probably the only Black Canadian empowered to cross the street. And it was like one of my first chopper bikes and plumbing streams. And what's fun is simple. It is.